What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Off the Grid. We're back, Source. The
We're back,
best
baby.
intro music in podcast history, and we're back. 2022. How exciting is this? Bahrain Grand Prix. Before lights out, Source, just a really quick prediction. Who we got? Who's winning
Sainz
this
is
week,
on
mate?
front. Was that Leclerc's on front
Yeah,
on pole? I mean, you did call the Ferrari dominant. They were going to be good this year, and looks like they. First race, very good. I mean, look, I think barring a collapse, I think Leclerc should win this race.
I'm
Had the
with you.
speed in qualies. Had the speed in qualies. Unless they've lost their speed in the last 24 hours. Ferrari, I think they should have enough to win.
I'm going either Leclerc. It'd be either Leclerc, Verstappen, or Sainz that wins it. Here we go. Bang. And he's going to take the first corner, mate.
Oh, mate, I'm still way behind.
Oh, fuck. Fuck off, Hamilton, you prick. It's already begun, mate. We're one lap into we're one turn, and I'm already not happy with Hamilton. Come on, Magnussen. How's the Haas, mate? How's Gunter? He's going to be loving life, mate. Down at Haas. You're muted.
Mate, I must be at least 20 seconds behind you, I reckon.
Oh,
At
there's a
least
lot of...
everyone made it through the first corner unscathed.
Yeah, exactly.
Crypto.com all over the place.
Yeah, like crazy. Oh, Mick Schumacher trying to get... How's Danny Rick, mate? How's Danny Rick? He's
His
fucking...
car
He's
stinks.
genuinely dead last. Danny Rick. I can't believe McLaren is dead last. And Haas is 13th and 5th. And Norris and him are 16th and 20th.
Yep.
What the...
He was sparking up.
Piss off, Lewis Hamilton.
I mean,
listening...
he's already out there in front. Looks like he's putting a bit of gap on Verstappen.
Yeah. Valtteri Bottas dropped heaps. Dropped 7 spots. Lemon. Well, 8 spots he dropped. Spud. Your boy Alonso in 9th. Anyway, Source. It's good to be back. We've got some people in. We've got Cosmic. Manny's in as well, which is good. It's great to have everyone back. I think it's the hype of it all has been crazy. I think we'll get a bigger crew as well for this podcast when the European races start. I just think at the moment, the 2 a.m. race this week and the 4 a.m. race next week could be us two solo. So running it, and then I think obviously the Aussie Grand Prix, unless they're actually at the race, we'll get a few on board. Is Daniel shit? Says Manny. No, the car is shit. It's going to take a while for some of these big teams to get used to it, if they ever do. So,
Yep.
completely new power units, all that type of stuff. It's actually going to be quite difficult this year. or Perez. I do like how they can just battle each other pretty much. But we'll see. We'll truly see in effect. Though they're on the softs at the moment. This is actually a two-stopper. This race.
All right, interesting.
So I think they were saying they'll go onto the mids and then onto the softs again to end it. Potentially. What are your thoughts on the cars, Sauce? How they look? You liking them?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
The Ferrari looks
I mean,
tough.
it's hard to tell too much the difference when they zoom around that quick.
The tyres are huge. They're actually massive.
I'm just amazed that we've made it around this far 3 laps and we haven't had a crash.
The aerodynamics.
I can't believe it.
Well, the guy that would have caused the crash is not in the comp. So,
Oh yeah, the spin, Mr.
yeah,
Spin
the spin.
himself.
Mr. Spinner. Oh, there you go. There was a hit. There you go, Sauce. There was. You'll see it in 20 seconds, mate. Esteban Ocon. He hit Schumacher. Spun him. But he never crashed.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, he did well to control that spin out,
Yeah.
Schumacher.
Manny. Don't worry, Manny. You're going to enjoy this pod. Because I don't think Esteban's the greatest. So, I reckon he's a good driver, but he's so far
Not
off of it.
special.
No. Well, this Mercedes is actually going to catch Carlos Sainz. Oh, Georgie. King George. There we go. He hates Max as well. Did you catch Drive to Survive, Sauce? Did you watch any of that?
No.
Anyone watching catch the show? Gonna have a quick discussion about it. My initial thoughts was it was pretty average.
They've look, I don't know, because for the record, Dom, you know this, that I have not watched one single Drive to Survive episode, but I still get up and watch the damn races. So
No, but I'll be
don't need
honest
no
with you.
don't need no Netflix show to
Yeah,
get me
but
interested in the races. But your thoughts are, Dom, and a lot of thoughts are that they've now in typical reality TV fashion, they really tried to over dramatize things and
yeah, they really have. The one thing as well
made it.
when you watch so much of it, in terms of like the racing, when you watch F1, so much F1, um, and then you watch this season, like season 1 to 3 is really good because you get an insight into the drivers and stuff like that. This season, I felt that outside of Sonoda, you know, there was no one really that they went into. They went into George Russell a little bit, but they were more focused on the drama aspect of it all. So that's the part that I thought. unnecessary. When you watch all the races, you go, it's actually not like this. It's like you can see that they picked and chose like clips to make it look like some of the drivers hated each other. It's like it never really happened. When you watch it, it's like that guy said this here, and you just cut it to make him. Yeah, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. I do know what it's
I
like,
didn't.
mate.
I
I
didn't
do know what
enjoy
it's
this
like.
season as much. The last few seasons were way better, and they had so much potential and scope for this season as well, because obviously the way it ended. So
But they cooked it.
yeah, it's good to see that they had my favorite Lewis Hamilton quote
5 second time
excluded.
penalty for Ocon.
Push Sonoda in the top 10. I'll tell you what,
Yeah, what have we got?
dead
Leclerc's got
set.
a 2 second lead.
Hamilton's actually going to catch signs.
I thought they didn't have speed.
Oh, they got nothing. I'm surprised. What, we're 7 laps in? Surely by like lap 10, Hamilton gets on the radio and says his tires are finished.
It's going to create 47 laps of interest
Yeah,
because everyone's going to be on edge because his tires are going to be done, and next minute it doesn't even pit stop, goes the
yeah,
whole
no,
race on
exactly
his
right.
tires.
Yeah, it's a 2-stop race, and he takes his first set of tires, wins the race. Oh yeah, they came good in that every lap you lose tread. Fuck, talk so much shit, that guy. Oh yeah, sorry, that's right, Sir Lewis Hamilton. Fuck, I apologize. Lucas said, "Whose tires?" Sorry, Manny said, "Whose tires are finished?" Is McLaren. No, their car, the actual power unit is finished. Americans are lazy and need the Netflix series to get us to catch up.
Fair enough, Manny.
It's true. And then half of them, it's not just Americans, mate. It's everyone. They watch the show and then they don't watch the races, and they know the sport, mate. So it's with everything. Every sport's the same. Come on, Bottas, mate. I want Bottas to get up there so he's racing against George Russell. That's what I want. Well, the good thing is you're actually going to have to watch. You're going to have to watch Mick Schumacher drive this year, which is going to be sick because he did hardly any defending last year or attacking. This is my first race watching. Yeah, but you just got into the sport. That's fair enough. This is your first race. It's the first of 23, I think, this year. Positive. What's happening?
Slept through the alarm. The dedication. Love it.
McLaren picking mid tyres could have hurt them. Yes. Here's a good question from Cosmic. Thoughts on Topps Chrome F1? The new Topps F1. Topps Chrome F1. It's doing better than I expected. It is doing a lot better than I expected. I don't know if you saw Ant actually took a screenshot of a Lewis Hamilton red refractor to 5 was on bids at $55,000. Did you see that source?
Yeah, I did see that. What can we say? What can we say? People are.
That it's doing. See, this is the thing. This is the misconception because it's doing well. People think the product's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie just wants to hear me say it. That's why. Oops. Yep, us Americans are pumping it up. People going to hold the bag. Yep, 55K. Yep.
It's
We'll see
crazy.
if we can. I'll bring up some of the cards. 21 tops. We want. Oh, Nico Hulkenberg struggling. Look at these lump. Look at this. Oh my god. Fair enough. It's a 1-on-1. It's a 1-on-1. The Ray Wave 1-on-1 source of. Tell me if you can see this. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at this bad boy.
The black 1-of-1 Ray Wave.
Yeah, can you see it? I've opened it up.
No, it's. Hasn't
I
opened
share
yet.
this tab. There you go.
Right. Interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather like one of his dynasty autos, but hey,
There you go. Here's a orange auto refractor variation to 25, 50 grand. It's listed, but I'll click on sold in a second. Here we go. Let's have a look. What do we got? Yeah, it's more like it. Topps chrome checkerboard parallel, 99 cents. Beautiful.
yeah, you're right there, Manny.
It's a 50, 300 bucks. Do we genuinely like the cards? I don't like them. I don't know if it's because Source. I watched a lot of Topps flagship get open to see what their product was, and they practically took the exact same images and slapped them on this product.
Yeah, so they've pretty much done like a Donruss to Donruss optic style
Yeah.
rip,
Uh,
like what Panini does.
go 600 this one. Oh, well, best offer accepted. Yeah, I don't know. 28 bucks. Do we actually like the cut? Look at this. I don't like this. It looks shit. Even this card
It's
here.
not the highest price when in the sold listings. Jono reckons. Let's see what comes up.
Uh, it's a box break. There you go. 4.5.
So too easy bread to 25.
Bro, that seems so cheap.
That seemed
That's
cheap, you reckon? So
that's
they are
sapphire. Oh,
based off
sorry,
that,
that's sapphire.
like based off that, then he's like numbered to 5 variant should be like 20K.
No, no, as in like this top's variation here, but that's his last year's sapphire. Oh,
There we
interesting.
go. Few cars are pitting. It looks like, oh, geez, he's slipping and sliding everywhere.
Far out. Here, I'll bring this up so I can quickly
Yeah,
show you.
that was interesting. Did you see Hamilton there when he was coming out of the pits?
Yeah,
He was sliding around everywhere.
but they were saying the blankets are a bit the temperature's not as warm.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, obviously, that's clearly had an effect.
There it
Not
is,
being able to
baby.
have proper traction.
There it is, Source. Lap 13. We should have had a market on it. I know they're brand new tires, but he just came out and he said no grip as he's about to
At
overtake.
least once a race, we actually got
As
to
he,
do an over under on
yeah,
this.
and he just passed Zhao. I got no grip. Passes Zhao. But this is like the card source. Wow, this looks terrible, in my opinion. And then this one here, his actual portrait card, looks like it's just. It looks like his head is superimposed on the body. Looks terrible.
Does his flagship car literally look exactly like that?
Yeah,
I still
I
think
shit you
that's
not.
crazy. Still think that's crazy. Still think it's crazy that like the companies just get away with like changing the card stock on a card, but like bringing out the exactly same set of like it's just pretty much a reprint, but with a different card stock.
Exactly. Manny says Hamilton complains like LeBron.
That's why he's the GOAT, apparently.
If you complain, you're the goat, mate. That's it.
uh,
Verstappen's just dropping off big time off Leclerc.
yeah, the Ferrari's flying.
What the hell is going on?
Wow.
Well, Hamilton's put the hards on, so he's got the hards. He put them on 12 in. So what's that give him? 45 laps on them. They might be trying to look at a one stopper potentially. I just
Hamilton.
think, yeah, I don't know. I just think these cars will lose so much pace. Like,
Yeah, well, it would be a risky strategy to take it like obviously first race to these new cars. You don't know how they're going to handle it.
yeah. Well, here comes Max into the pit.
I could see Lando and Ricardo are absolutely killing it.
Danny Rick. Danny Rick's in 17th, mate. He's home. You can win it from here. Pedro. What's happening? Cosmic says he hates the new Ferrari color with a passion. I actually don't mind it.
Not a bright enough red for you, Cosmic.
It's a blood red Cosmic because they're out there to kill this year, mate. That's why I love it. I'm just not a big. I don't know about the like on Carlos Sainz's car, the fluoro yellow looks a bit odd. Yeah, fair call. Fair call. It's not Ferrari red.
Yeah. Doesn't have that same pop.
Yeah. Here comes Leclerc box. What's that, Manny? What do we agree on? Reminds him of lipstick. Yeah, I get that, Lewis. Lewis is like it was an early stop. I get that, but you put the hards on, so that you put go on hards, which last much longer than the mediums. So
We've seen this strategy a number of times by them, though, as well. So,
they
I
just
mean, this might work. It could blow up in their face, or it might work out, and they could get a podium finish here.
yeah. You'd be spewing if you're Max Verstappen who stopped, and then Leclerc comes out in front of you. Here we go. We're gonna get a bit of racing here.
Oh, look at that. Perfect timing by Ferrari. That was very well executed.
Stop the undercut, which is always good. But I want to see these new cars. Like you should be able to race him here. He actually should be able to race him. So we should get a few laps here where it gets pretty dicey for Leclerc. Hopefully having to defend.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's see.
You know what's funny though? Like it's going to be the exact same shit again as last year and the year before and the year before. That's literally what the first 16 laps of this race has shown me. Here we go. Poor. And here we go again. Now this is what I like. All right, now this is a bit of education for people. People need to understand that Charles Leclerc is one of the best defensive drivers, if not the best defensive driver on the grid. So that's one thing. That's just a little quick fun fact.
Oh, bang. What a move.
All right, so
Oh,
that's
that
just a
was
fun
really
fact
well
for
done.
everyone.
That was brilliant by Leclerc.
That's right. It's a fun fact on this guy because he in the last 3 seasons and stuff with the Ferrari that he had was putting on some unbelievable defensive races, trying to hold a position, like
I mean,
holding
that's a
on for
good
dear life.
that is a really good indication of obviously that Ferrari car there. Like to obviously be able to get that spot back within what 3 turns, and it
But
shows that they had the pace to get
yeah,
back straight away, which is, I mean, good signs for them. Early days in obviously into this season.
but it
Look
gives
good in
us a good
quality. Looking good now in the race.
yeah. But Source Watch, this gives us a good indication on these cars, yeah, because you'll see in about 10 seconds. what the new cars and the racing looks like, and then 10 seconds after that, you'll see it again. Exactly. I agree with the Martin Brundle and stuff. They're like, this is what the cars are designed to do. This is it. To have a gap of literally 1 second, and if you're on both on fresh tires, you're pretty much every lap going to have to defend yourself.
It's good. More action. Better
Yeah,
for
and from the top two,
the
I'd
fans.
rather be watching the top two fight each other for position than watch middle of the pack, 8th, 9th, 10th, fighting for a spot, trying to overtake each
Correct.
other. Like every other year was shit house. Even that we kind of have the exact same type of thing. Verstappen and Leclerc have the two best cars by a mile. You know what I mean? Perez set fastest lap too. But the thing that annoys me, Source, literally really, really annoys me and pisses me off,
Tell me what grinds your gears, Doma.
McLaren. Because Mercedes just get a pass there in fifth and sixth. If McLaren was actually good, uh, I'd I'm happy. Like I'd be safe to say that Hamilton would be fighting probably Lando Norris. Like Mercedes have got fifth and sixth, and if there's a stuff up by any of the guys in front of them, like with a strategy or a pit stop or one of those cars goes, they just waltz into top four, top three position, not even having to work because their only competition outside of fifth and sixth is the Haas, and they're better than the Haas. So realistically, once their car gets good, we should have those top six fighting for it, but it actually gives them time to get their car right.
Yeah, because the other guys just stink that much.
Exactly. In
Yeah.
saying that, Magnussen is 4 seconds behind Russell. It's not like he's a mile behind, but 4 seconds is 4 seconds. The cars with the new tyre, they just look so big.
What is the proportion he's throwing you off, Doma?
Nah, I love it. It looks sick. Brings me back to old school F1. If you go back and have a look, they had the big, big, big tub rears that were freaking massive. Looks so sick. They were mean looking cars.
Yeah, talk about old F1, ladies and gents. If you haven't checked it out, you can obviously get the F1 pass, race pass, or whatever it is. You go on there, and they've got races all the way back to the 70s, Doma. You can go watch some of the vintage Michael Schumacher. You can even watch some Arden Senna. Um, Pretty cool. New to sport, definitely worth the investment. Check out some of the old vintage races. Um,
Bloody
yeah,
oath.
be pretty cool.
I can actually watch some goats go around the track, mate.
Yep.
Because there's actually races that existed pre 2018, 19. So
No, there's not. There's no history of the sport.
yeah, it's true. It's actually a very new sport. It's only been running for about 3 years. So Lewis is the best ever. Sorry, Sir Lewis is the best ever. In saying that, how sick would it be to be knighted, Source? That would be actually awesome. Sir
Yeah.
Lamont of Hamilton. Like, It'd actually be sick.
Here we go. Well, we lap 21 of 57, getting close to the halfway mark. Some good racing thus far.
Tip Manny, mate. When Drive to Survive started, that's exactly right. That's when the sport started. That's it. They celebrated 70 years. What, last year? Year before? No. It's only been running 3 years, mate. I'm spewing because like Bottas qualified in 8th and he struggled with the pace, which annoys me because I thought, finishing in that 8th spot, he finished ahead of Russell. I thought he'd be able to push that Mercedes a bit, but he's just dropped off. Alpine there, Gasly,
That's what
AlphaTauri.
happens. That's what happens when you go to another team, mate. Never going to be as reliable as what he had before.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Reliability, yes, but you
Well, and
never know with the car.
consistency. Well, I mean, he
We,
did all
we,
right
you
in the
don't know.
qualies, and then now he
Yeah, that's
comes out
right.
and doesn't really have the
Yeah,
pace on race day.
but you never know. The Alfa Romeo could actually become something.
Look, I
I
mean,
just
that's
look at
what we
that.
want. This is what we
Yeah,
want with it. It's what we spoke about, Don. We were hoping to have, I hope there's an occasion where we're getting multiple, like different winners every week of
that'd be
races. That
nice.
would
Oh, I
be
don't.
great.
I'll be honest with you. I can't see that happening. It'll be
Yeah, I
Red
know.
Bull, Ferrari, and then Mercedes will get good. A couple races into the season, they'll get good, and then it'll be 3 teams fighting for it. But I'm hoping on occasion, that you might get a Alfa Romeo winning it. But this, as you know, you're gonna have to have a lot go right for you for that to happen. Like the first 6 cars have to crash.
Oh, Stephen Bradbury style.
Yeah, I'm being serious, mate. Literally, I'll look at it like the first 6 cars are 30 seconds better than everyone else on the track. Minimum 30 seconds. That's how I look at it.
It's crazy.
And then 6th and 7th is 6 seconds quicker. So it's a 6 car race, to be honest. And Hamilton's struggling. Any other questions from the? I think I stuffed up the title of the show source. 2022 N. That was real good.
Good job, mate.
Well, well done, Lee Lemon.
Halfway through the race, Doma.
Halfway. Yes, it was, Pedro. Yes, it was. That's his first card as well. First official rookie that. Excuse me. It's literally like the hardest thing to find going around. Saucy's been looking for this thing for ages. You just can't find it popping up anywhere.
Yeah, they don't pop up anywhere, mate.
Leclerc prices have gone up. Same with signs. Those cards you probably could have bought, like short printed stuff, numbered, have gone up a fair bit. I'm regretting not buying that Charles card, Doma. I got FOMO. Bro, one of our mates actually ended up buying it.
Baby Goat bought it.
Baby Go bought it. I He asked me, do you reckon it's a good investment? And I was like, I think it's a great investment.
I mean, based off early signs, No pun intended. The
I'll
Ferraris are
see.
doing really well with pace.
I'll get up some Charles Leclerc 2020 Tops Chrome. Charles Leclerc. Well, there's a PSA order up here for 11.5K, but I'll go to sold. Ended recently. All right, let me share my screen because I haven't got the dual screen running today. Clearly, it is way more rare, Pedro. The Futera, yeah. Panty home, piss now. Better find something at Mint. I think you'll find something at Mint. F1's going to probably be something pretty big at Mint Collective. Just remember, there's another race next weekend as well while you're at the show. So, all right, recent sales, mate. Purple Refractor to $3.99. I reckon that's a steal. That's just a base sapphire. Best offer to 50. Sold less than 4,500. This is in real dollars, by the way. That's a good purchase. This one here, $3.99. The horizontal. Same with this one. I actually just bought these two cards here yesterday. Just the base. I just wanted some Charles Leclerc in the PC. There's a refractor there. So I don't know, his price is probably have to do a 130 point check, to be honest. There you go. That's his variation in the sapphire.
Still pretty
Sold
good.
sold for 1,200. 3,500.
Still pretty good.
These are all in the last 2 days. All these sales, by the way, 19th and 20th of March. To 50. Gold refractor 200. That's a sick looking card. I really like this.
Overpriced, Manny reckons.
For who?
I'm guessing he's talking about
Leclerc.
Leclerc here.
Overpriced my ass. It's Carlos Sainz. Tops Dynasty. Let's see if there's. There you go. 10th of March, 8K. It's a nice card. Triple relic to 10. This one's even better. To 5. 7. 7K to 5 on best offer. Accepted. That was a month earlier. Like, there's the jump. Kind of. Like, so the to 10's 8K source on the 10th of March
Yeah.
that was sold. Just imagine if the to 5 was sold tomorrow. It wouldn't have sold for 7 best offer accepted. It would sell for more than that.
Yeah, probably.
So that's very
Especially now
interesting.
with the hype around the season now that it's started.
There you go. There you go. 5 of 5, 5,800, 50 bids. That was on Jan 14. There is no chance that's selling for 5,800 now. That's close to 10K that card. If the to 10 is gone for 8, it could be 20K card. If it got listed today, this triple relic. And that's
Interesting.
raw. That's raw.
Still demanding some big prices, these cards. I mean, these are the stuff to get though. Like, surely you
Dynasty.
rather this than you know, even even Hamilton. Surely you'd rather Hamilton Dynasty than a second year, card number to whatever it was. That's at 11K dollar. Was it number to
Yeah.
5 red? Yeah.
There you go. This is some of Carlos Sainz's. I know it is McLaren. I think a lot of people will wait for Dynasty this year for him because it's obviously going to be his Ferrari patches and stuff, which makes sense. Lewis Hamilton's always good to look at. Dynasty is the better product. It literally shits on. Um, I typed in Dynasty, mate. What the hell are you giving me? Oh, they got no matches. 31st of Jan. Look at this one, source. PSA 10 to $3.99. Fuck. Schilstein. Look at all these Schilsteins.
Yeah. Look,
Bro, look at this sold base variation.
it's crazy.
Oh, silver, sorry, refractor variation. Look at that. Yeah. Very interesting.
Most definitely. What's the latest? What's the latest here in the race, Donna? Got a bit of a battle going on here with Alonso. Clearly, we see that his cars are struggling.
So he comes Lewis on a pit. Oh, come on, Gasly. There we go. Hamilton on the radio. Don't push the tire too hard. Pedro, I'm trying to sell Zone Busters Jordan Refractor. SGC 95. What card's that, source? Can you get that up? Zone Busters Jordan Refractor? I don't think I've ever seen that. What's a good price? Oh, don't worry, mate. This is off the grid, but we'll do some market analysis on it if you need to help you out. Oh, global. How you going? Where do you get Dynasty? Saw it at a toy shop for 4.5K. Fuck, source. Like, was that last year's one? Obviously, Cosmic. You saw it for. You know that box was $600. Dynasty when it got dropped. Yeah, it's at 4.5K. But the thing with last year's Dynasty, a lot of the hits are being pulled. A lot of the hits. To give an idea, we actually spoke about this with some people yesterday. To give you an idea, like Jay Lee, so Jeremy Lee, when he did his sports card live and had that guy on that ripped 100 boxes of Dynasty, 100 boxes of 50 on his thing, on his live, but 50 he'd opened the day before as well. So 100 boxes in 2 days. Yes, 100 boxes. I'm not joking. That actually puts a severe dent in the print run of cards in that set. And a lot of the big orders got pulled. So you're going to spend 4.5K to probably get a Gunter Steiner team principal card. So, but I still think Dynasty holds up as much as what last year's product's worth, because the good thing about it is you're getting autos and patches. So, and I tell you what, I'd rather have like Carlos Sainz's first auto for Ferrari in a Dynasty card than a Topps Chrome card, in my opinion, because more than likely you can get a patch auto. So those cards will go for a bit more. Will it go more than some of the other ones? Probably not. But Charles Leclerc going on a medium compound. Schumacher's drop. Magnussen 6th. Hamilton 8th. Gasly 7th. George Russell hasn't pitted yet. Bottas up into 10th. Man, I just need Bottas. Oh, come on, Bottas. Bottas has to catch Hamilton's sauce. He's dropping off. There you go, boys. Sauce is dropping off. He's getting. You're about to fall asleep, bro. It's so funny.
Yeah, bro. Well, I've slept fucking
I know, I
five and a
know.
half hours in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, you're a
I had
nutcase.
a nap for an hour and a half.
You're actually a nut. You're fucking crazy.
I found the card here, the one he's talking about. Wouldn't be the first time I've dozed off on stream.
Nah, it won't be. It actually wouldn't be.
This is what
That's
he's talking
sick.
about. Zone Busters Refractor.
That's actually sick.
Jordan Wizards. I'm not sort of sure what you'd put the price at. PSA 10 here sold for 940 on bids.
There you go.
So 9.5, yeah, possibly around the 600 to 700 mark.
Manny, that time means he's had the fastest lap in the Grand Prix, the purple stopwatch, and you get an extra point in the World Championship if you finish the race with the quickest lap. So 2021, 4.5K out of stock. Fuck. Global says you're a nutter, Saucy.
Thank you. I'll take that with pride.
Global
Man,
said
I even slept here in my office, mate. My bedroom's down. I was like, I'll just sleep here because then I can get up and get on the computer quicker. And
we'll take over unders. Do you reckon under 40 laps, Source dozes off on stream? Oh no, we'll say 44 laps. Under 44 laps, Source falls asleep. Or over 44 laps, he falls asleep in this stream.
we can do some fixing here if there's some stuff at stake.
If people want to actually pay into our Wise account, this is the So Leclerc's had a pit stop and he's come out again a second ahead of Verstappen. Rossi 46 laps, says Global.
He's got a bit more of a gap than the first stop.
Verstappen's not happy. He said that this is twice he's taken it easy on the outlap when he could have pushed the car and been in front.
On what outlap?
The outlap from the pit. Lewis doing the overtake on Pierre Gasly. Oh, bro, they're shitting their pants. Not nervous, Manny. Literally shitting their pants. I can smell the poo from here. That's how scared they are. Genuinely. There's Georgie. Passes Magnuson. Yeah, but it's always going to happen. The Mercedes will be good in literally probably the race after Melbourne, or even at Melbourne. It only takes a couple races for them to tinker with their tech, and then they start getting really good. Mercedes will be fine. So also, you got any product? Rip something, mate. Keep you awake. Surely there's
Always
something you
got
should.
stuff.
Surely got a prison pack there. You've got like 600 prison packs.
Yeah, I didn't bring any of those to the show.
Give us a rundown in the show. People be um, keen to hear your thoughts because you sold a bit of stuff yesterday. You did some wheeling and dealings with people. And I know this is an F1 podcast, but I can talk about a bit of F1 stuff post your rundown because there was some sold.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm not sure if anyone's seen our first sort of ever vlog we did going to a show. It was this same show that is held in at the Melbourne Town Hall. You know, look, it's what we expected. Because we know we've been to a few of these, we know what to expect, what it's going to be like. Like clearly, it's not going to be the hobby hangout sort of type experience that we got with the last show. So look, I went there, covered the cost of the table, met some people, sold some cards, made some deals, um, picked up a few cards. Nothing big, a couple of little just cheapies, and then one main purchase for the day. And yeah, look, I wasn't upset. It's sort of what we've come to expect. Um, what that show is really, and yeah,
Funnily
it's
enough, a couple of people actually said they couldn't understand why Tim Duncan was so cheap. Not that,
yeah.
not that
Look,
the great man Source has been saying that for 2 years now on this podcast.
yeah, it's crazy. It's just it's yeah. The card hobby is a bizarre world, man. It is a bizarre world. I mean, look no further than F1. We're paying crazy prices for these guys that have accomplished nothing in the sport. Russell, Lando, Leclerc could be one. He's garnering crazy prices. Um, but that's because people want to feel attached to this driver that they've watched in Drive to Survive or they've followed here in race day. Um, so they don't really want to watch replays or go back and as we said before, watch the replays on the F1 subscription. So yeah, that just drives the price of the more modern stuff to outweigh the old stuff. I mean, we're seeing it here in F1. We're seeing it in other stuff as well. Basketball definitely.
100%. There you go. Yeah, so there was a Leclerc 70th anniversary orange that got sold yesterday at the show. There's a few F1 singles, not heaps, but a few. I picked up the Leclerc base ones that were lying around. Um, that's pretty much it. But excuse me, bloody hell. The Leclerc orange was nice. It was very nice. Global says, who would you like to see start up a new show, Source? No comment.
Who would I like to see start up a new show?
Card show.
Turn my lights on. Yeah, I gotta look. I can. Hey.
It won't do it, Matty. It won't do shit. He'll still fall asleep, mate.
I still fall asleep, mate.
It actually won't do shit. You can put the light literally right in front of his face. He'll still fall asleep. I love that comment. This comment as well. I'm staring at Sauce more than the race.
Hey, the over under was 46, mate. 10 laps I got.
Hobby Hangout's got a few shows coming out, which is good. So they'll have two this year. The one that we had and then one at the end, more than likely. That's the rumor on the street. So Cardladder that was meant to go ahead in Brisbane. That's actually its own entity as well. That could be coming to Melbourne potentially at some stage this year. So that will be a nice one to add to the calendar. Obviously, Melbourne has a show. It's still a good show to have to get together and do stuff like that. Who would like to start up a new show? I'm going to say no one because there could be big things coming. Who knows? That's just a hint. But Global says, I've got Danny Rick Orange to 25. Yes, I know. I saw that. He showed me that at Hobby Hangout. I like that card a lot. Very nice card. I wouldn't panic too much about McLaren either. The reason why they are so slow, Global, is their power unit. It's obviously not up to scratch of the other teams. I think they'll get better. I'm not convinced that they're a bottom five like tandem, 15 to last. That's not a realistic spot for them. But I'll tell you who has got pace, and that's this Haas car. This Haas #1 car that Magnussen is in has got a lot of pace. They're back up.
Just
It's good to
extending
see.
that lead. Do you reckon that they'll have to have another pit stop, Doma?
Potentially. I like the fact that there's a lot of pit stops on these tyres. I love it. It's sick. Because all it takes is one bad pit stop and it can change a race. I love it. I love it a lot, mate. It's so good. Or
Where's Bottas?
Alex Albon, you are a Lamone.
What's he crashed?
You'll see it on signs coming out of the pit stop. Manny says so. Norris is a buy. I don't know if you want to spend $6,000 on some of his cards. I don't know if it's a buy. He's pretty. Norris is fuck that. That's like yeah. It's like me. Yeah, I can't tell you to buy Norris. He's pretty much like at the top of his market. I genuinely can't tell you to buy Norris cards. I
It's
reckon it's
tough, isn't it?
psychotic.
It's tough, isn't it? Because like he's a good driver, but let's be honest. Like let's really be frank here. Like if he stays at this team, he's not going to win shit.
No.
You know, he has to go to a better team for him to have a chance to win it.
If he honestly, if he does dip, then yes. But yeah, Global says Haas has surprised me. I'm very happy for him. It's good because you might see Mick Schumacher getting into the points, which is awesome. Very nice. Goodtoe's so happy right now. Bloody oath. Who won the MotoGP? Here we go again. Another overtake. The Valtteri. Hey, they gotta get the freaking leaderboard back up.
I know. It's annoying.
Come on, BBC.
Where's our live leaderboard? We were supposed to. I was promised that, Doma. What happened there?
No, I don't know how I'm gonna. I can just. I don't know if I share my tab. If it takes it off, let me have a look.
Isn't there one where it's got like a little mini track and everything?
There is.
Sure, I've seen it. And it's got little characters going around. Oh,
Let me
big
have a
yawn there. Big one.
No, it's a shit one. Just on flash score. This one's not bad. I'll send this to you. See how, because you got two screens. Delete the naughty sites before you share your screen. I sent it to you in the chat source. What's up with Topps Deco Soccer? Artistry cards look dope, but cereal base set is so cheap. There's no one like that set. I have no idea on the Topps Deco Soccer, Pedro. So sorry, I can't help you out there. But good news, Soccer Card Collective's back. So they'll be running every few weeks.
Every few weeks, trying to get a show together. It will be obviously on a Sunday evening here in Australia.
That's probably something we can pass on to the boys. So what I'll do is I'll take a photo of your comment and then put it in the group. So next time they come around to doing a show, it's only a matter of time, Global. Genuinely only a matter of time. And I'll bring out MotoGP cards. I reckon MotoGP would be sick to have a Drive to Survive type show to promo it. Global, he just really wants me to have this Supercode show. There's no point having it because I beat you. So just follow my team every week, and that's the show, mate. That is literally the show. Just follow my team. That is the show. What Doma does, everyone should do, and your team will be good.
Can you give anyone a couple of cheapies out there quickly that they should have in their team?
Okay, I'll get my team up first of all, so I know what I'm talking about here. What the hell is a boost, bro? What is this shit? A trade boost allows you to make an additional trade for this round.
Yeah, you get a boost.
Fuck is this dumb shit, bro? Seriously. Have I told you about Supercoach what they did to us?
Power boost.
So you get a boost now. You get 35 trades a season. How easy do
That's
they want to make this
rubbish.
game, bro? It used to be 20 trades. 3 during the
That's
buys. That's it.
rubbish.
It's a joke. So I ended up scoring. I ended up scoring 2,300. 2,328 this week. Good start.
Pretty
Good
good.
start. That only ranked me 13,000th. So there was a lot of big scores, is what that tells me. So what did you want to know? Players. Well, I had Nick Martin on the bench, which was a mistake, and I had Hayes on the bench, which was a mistake. So bit of a
Yeah,
lemon
just
move there from Donna.
couple of rooks, mate, to get the bank rolling.
Uh, guys that helped my team, Matty Rao. No one wanted to take a punt on him. That's fine.
Oh,
157.
I don't know if you've seen the collision, him and Rioli. Whoa, it was a big hit. Big hit.
When was it? At the start?
Right? Oh, I don't know, but Matty Rowe was running into the mark. And just
Oh,
Rioli came the other way and bang.
so yeah, Took Miller. That was the other guy. Killed it. I started with Cripps. My defenders were shit house. Like really bad. Wasn't a good day for defenders. Um, that's pretty much the young guys. Ward, Dacos, Horn Francis. Probably should have started with all three of them. Ward did struggle, but Nick Martin should have started with him. Hayes, Raquel from Adelaide, kick 5. They only lost by a point in that game, Source as well. The rookie kicked
Okay,
5.
pushing that gap to close to 5 seconds here. They look. I mean, barring a collapse here from Ferrari, they should steer this one home comfortably. I'm feeling.
Yeah. So Magnuson's going to try and catch Russell here. So he's going to have to try and do. Norris is dead last, which is always great. Ricardo's in 17th. That's fantastic. The funny thing, though, because there's another team that I helped someone out with, Source, in a work comp. And that team is ranked 1,600 in the comp.
Wow.
I
What rugby
dominated.
team do I support? What rugby? Rugby union or rugby league?
Mate, league's the only freaking comp.
Yeah, look, I only follow league. The only time I watch union is when the World Cup is on and the Wallabies are playing.
So Verstappen in third, Source.
Put the fresh tyres on.
I'm assuming. Did I just miss something? Perez just pitted because Hamilton. Yeah, that team is. That's my brother-in-law's team, and his team is better than mine because he scored more than me. You didn't go with Raquel. Oh my gosh. Oh no. If you didn't start with Raquel, Horn Francis, and Dacos in your team,
What are you really doing?
it is not going to be a pleasant start to the season. Uh-oh. Verstappen's in a bit of strife. Uh-oh. Hamilton's in the pit. So Perez will take him. Oh, they're putting the softs on. Get him through the rest of the race. He's 26 seconds ahead. He was upset about something, Verstappen.
He was saying something to do with his steering.
Okay. Here we go. Oh shit, that's on fire, bro. Get the fuck out of the car, dude. Oh my days.
Who's that? Verstappen?
Nah, Gasly. Fuck. Oh, well, we're about to get a safety car. So this is going to bunch up the.
Oh, no, not good for Leclerc.
Yeah, I know it's not good for Leclerc because Verstappen was flying.
Holy shit, it's on fire.
Oh no, it's a virtual safety car. Oh no, they've changed it. So the virtual safety car, so this is another explanation for people. So the virtual car would have kept the cars pretty much at the same distance between each other in terms of time. But the fact that they've put the actual safety car out um, will slow down everything pretty much and bunch up the uh, the grid. But Leclerc's going to come in because he's 30 seconds ahead. He's got enough time to actually change his tires to get onto freshies. So the Verstappen quick laps shouldn't really affect Leclerc now at the restart because he'll have a few laps of a few laps to warm up his new tires, Leclerc. So he's pretty much primed to finish
Now,
this with the
Doma,
win.
the commentators are talking about boxing. Explain to the people what that means when they say, oh, they're going to box.
Box means to come in for your tires going into pit. So that's
But
when they say
they
it's
should talk
boxing.
about that terminology when they're talking about following someone else. If another driver comes in,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they want to follow that mantra and, come in on the following lap. Generally, that's the case, what they do,
yeah.
or the next time
They'll,
round.
it's to stop like the undercut. The undercut is like um, a team pitting just before you, so that when you pit as a race leader, that you don't come out of the pit behind them.
How scary is that? Looking at that fire going off,
I know, I know.
you should try to get out of there. Oh, here we go. I'm over the 46. Made it past the 46.
Max is pissed. Something's definitely happened in the pit, but I don't know what's happened. Anyway, he's gonna have to just go for it now. I can't believe they're letting the lap cars pass the safety car source. Last time we had a safety car, um, only the cars in between Hamilton and Verstappen were allowed to pass it. There you go, Magnussen, new set of tyres. You try and chase down Georgie Russell. A power steering issue with Max, says Global. Here we go. So we should get probably 7 laps of racing.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
All right, so Red Bull saying it shouldn't be an issue. Nice looking safety car, the Merc. That's good as well. Signs actually gets to catch up as well. Could try and make a push at Max. Perez is caught up too, which is good. He's on freshies. Magnussen will make a push here to take Russell, like a very big push in the Haas. So pay attention to that one on the restart. Bottas has worked his way up into 8th. So maybe have a look at him on the restart. And of course, just to watch Leclerc and Verstappen there. And Sainz versus Verstappen. So there's a few little jewels here.
Taking their sweet time, moving this car.
I haven't said to what for Mercedes to watch any of those
Oh,
jewels
how's that
because
camera view?
I don't think they can do anything in an overtake. But I'll pay attention to Hamilton and Perez. Wouldn't be surprised. I'll give you the reason, honestly, because Max actually complains when there's a problem with the car. Lewis complains every week. Did you hear Max complain about the car? Complain about anything until the power steering started giving him problems? Took 12 laps or 13 laps for Hamilton to say my tires are shit. Oh, I'm struggling on my tires. Fuck. Which you're going to learn very quickly, Manny. That's not a it's not a joke. It's actually him. Every race says my tires are struggling, or yeah. I'm shattered that Gasly's out of this race. To be honest, I really like Gasly. All right, they've rolled the car away. You don't want to take your time, guys. No, there isn't just a race happening, but like Saucy said, yeah.
Yeah, not even that, mate. You put extra time on me. I'm about to fall asleep here, mate. We need to get this race done.
Saucy says, Global says Saucy doing a sleepy Joe.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I haven't had my Adderall, mate. I haven't had my Adderall.
Matty goes, yeah, just curious. It in all honesty, though, that is a very dangerous issue to have. Yeah, very dangerous issue to have on the steering. Oh, Schumacher in the points. All right, he's going to have to deal with it.
It's not getting better.
Yeah. Yep. We plan on going global. Plan on going.
All right. Let's go.
Here we go, Scotty. Here we go, mate. Safety car in this lap. So yeah, 7 laps, 6 laps the race. Elite. What's the time? 3:30. Finish up by the time the podium. 4:45. We'll be back to sleep. Saucy is counting down the laps.
That's what it feels like.
All right, here we go. Let's rock and
Get
roll.
this damn safety car out of the way.
Max is about to get a workout, Manny. He definitely is.
Surely Signs will be pressing him from the back.
Signs is going to push him hard. Leclerc notoriously very good on a restart too. From when Ferrari was actually good. In all honesty, he's actually a pretty complete racer, Charles Leclerc. He's very good. It's just people don't know how good he was. So, just a bit of a backstory: when Vettel was driving with Ferrari and teammates with Leclerc, they actually had a season where they were struggling, and they made a parts change on the car, and they won 3 out of 5 races or something, or 4 out of 5 races, and then all the teams complained, and they had to get rid of the fin on the car, and then since then it was downhill. It was like this little piece, and say goodbye to Max because he's done here. He actually is done here. Here comes Carlos. Oh, Signs is pushing hard here, man.
Here we go.
I don't.
He's how far behind him. The safety car just got the green flag to race right now. Sparks flying everywhere. Bang.
Damn it. Schumacher dropped out. Let's see what Magnussen can do here with Georgie Russell. The Haas is right on Georgie Russell too. Oh damn. Mick's dropping here. Alonso too experienced, mate. Oh, Joe's gonna get Mick Schumacher as well by the looks of things. Fastest lap. Checo. Yeah, he would. Yeah. So the teams usually can hear everyone else's radio.
Didn't they change some rule about team radio to the stewards or something?
Yeah. Wow, Mick. Keep driving, son. Yeah. So there's no DRS after first lap of the safety car. First couple laps. So let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting end to this race for Max Verstappen. It's not going to surprise me here if Carlos can move into second and we get a Ferrari 1-2.
1.9 seconds. Or you already got a 2-second lead here. Leclerc.
Yeah, Leclerc's flying.
This car is way too fast today.
All right, so DRS should be back on this lap. Signs, obviously, you need to be within 1 second to use DRS. So Perez needs to hold on here. He can't get overtaken by Lewis.
He's killed it. There we go. I think he's got it in the bag, but I mean that orange refractor. Goodbye.
It is drag reduction system, Manny. It's when on the fin, see how it's open now for at the back for Hamilton. It's on the wing, sorry. It opens up.
It's a little flap that opens up and gives you more drag, more
Yeah.
suction to the
Yeah, exactly.
helps with the aerodynamics.
I agree. It would have been sick if Bottas finished in front of the Spud. Yeah, he's 2 seconds off the Spud, mate. Signs. Oh, he's close. Oh, this is going to be rough riding here.
3 laps. This is a tough 3 laps, Doma. My eyes are dozing.
Mate, we'll see if you fall asleep before Verstappen gets overtaken because he's not finishing second.
Signs is right on his. Oh, he's well within a second. He's going to get him in the DRS here.
He's about to get taken, man. Massive move. Oh no, he's got a problem. Oh no. He's about to retire.
DNF.
Oh no. Come on, Perez, you got to hold on, bro. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Man, he's happy. Come on, Perez, you got to hold on, bro.
Oh, it'd be funny if Hamilton gets that third.
It won't be. No, it won't be because I'll go to bed pissed off. Good to see Ferrari won too, though. That's awesome. It's so good. Perez has just got to hold on. It's going to be so hard as well on the straight. Oh, he's losing power as well. Perez. Oh, Red Bull could be getting the Le Mans of the week here.
What's happened to their car?
They just capitulated.
Folded.
It's like every team in the AFL, they can't play 4 quarters. They're just falling apart. Well, Hamilton's 100% going to finish on the podium. If Perez can hold on here, it would be a miracle. Piss off, Lewis. Bottas in 7th. Oh, everyone's gained the position. It's good to see the McLarens are nicely tucked together in 15th, 16th. All right, here we go. Sainz is working. Yeah, bit of a. He might just have enough with the 8/10 of a second. He should be able to hold it. Just. Yeah, he's held it. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, you Le Mans.
Whoa.
The engine. Talk about kissed on the you know what for Mercedes. They're going to have a 3-4 finish when they had no right at all to have 3-4 finish. That's hilarious. Oh, that's racing. Yes, Ferrari.
Yes, I'm still awake. Haas is 5th.
1-2 for Ferrari.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Magnussen in 5th.
Awesome. Magnussen 5th. So good. So 0 points for Red Bull.
Oh. That was a big victory. Big victory.
We can recap
Yes.
it on double coverage on Wednesday. We'll try and get you some sleep, mate. I think.
Recap it.
All right. Thanks to everyone that jumped in as well. Appreciate it. Manny, Global, Positive, Cosmic, Pedro, You're all legends, man. We appreciate you so much. So, on behalf of myself and the great man Sauce, the Dozer,
Good night.
peace.
Peace.